You want to come back to my place and see my collection of transitional sunglasses?
Dude, speaking of Down syndrome, I saw...
Peanut butter
joke.
Falcon.
No, I saw something that did make me... literally, it's funny that this made me think of Nick immediately. I was at Best Buy buying a Fitbit. Okay? I'm tracking my steps, hitting my 10,000 steps. So, and it was the first time I'd been to like a big store like that. I think probably since the pandemic. I mean, I've been grocery shopping. But I'm masked up, and I'm waiting for them to retrieve my Fitbit. I bought online. And a man with Down syndrome or some kind of, mental handicap goes up to the register with, I'm going to say like $50 worth of Reese's Pieces and like I think Nerds Rope. And he's explaining so already I'm fucking smiling, right? Thank God for the mask.
Yeah.
And
that's charming.
It's beautiful. It's like, wow.
Now, he had a mask on, presumably. How do you know
the eyes?
He wasn't, but he could have been a Chinese guy.
No.
You need the rest of the face to
You
put it
can
together.
see the squat body.
Also, he was wearing sweatpants and women's
Honestly,
thong flip-flops.
If Shane Gillis,
Javianas.
Shane Gillis had a mask on,
yeah.
and he
You're
was
right.
like, yeah, just
I want a Reese's Pieces.
let me get the Reese's Pieces.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Sure, but I will say there was also something to this man's movements, and he looked grown, and he had a chaperone with him. So all of these things sort of clued me in.
Did I ever tell that story about working in the? Well, go ahead, continue.
Well, so then I'm like, well, that's cute, that's awesome, good for him. He's living, he's fucking living.
Yeah.
And then he starts explaining to the cashier that he got a $50 Best Buy gift card, and this is what he wanted to use it on.
Yeah.
So that to me that's awesome. That fucking rocks.
That's the most intelligent. What the fuck is he gonna get? Like a tenth of a microwave?
Yeah, I don't know. Video game, something.
They don't play video games.
They don't?
No, of course not. It
Not even
requires
like
immense intellectual.
Nick is tapping his head, by the way, everyone at home. Nick is arching his eyebrow and tapping his head as if to denote
I would love
he has intelligence.
I would love to watch a retarded guy play Death Stranding.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He would get so pissed.
Because me,
I got pissed.
I'm a genius, and I had
too.
I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah.
I don't get what those video game studios like. How much goodwill do you think you have with people?
Yeah.
That you think I'm gonna fucking invest up front attention to this story.
It's crazy.
I
don't get a gun until like 40 hours into the game.
When the rain came, and it's okay. Well, this is going directly into the garbage.
So
it's a fucking video game.
I know it sucked.
They could probably play some Legos Star Wars.
Sure, Legos Indiana Jones.
Lego
Batman.
Indiana Jones is a masterpiece.
It's a good game.
It's one of the rare instances when a derivative or like an adapted media
spin-off
is better than the original.
Then Indiana. You know what? I'm willing to agree with you because I did not like Indiana Jones that much.
I didn't either, and I've tried to like that and Lord of the Rings as an adult. I guess I was an adult when Lord of the Rings came out, but I tried to because you know what? It would be nice to do drugs and sit and watch Lord of the Rings and be like, fuck yeah.
Absolutely.
Whatever this gay shit is.
Yeah. I've never seen those movies.
They suck.
They look fucking boring to me.
They're fucking boring, dude. They're boring.
Give me
movies.
the fight scenes. Cut the fight scenes into 40 minutes.
You get a fight at the end.
If they were good.
And a couple quick magic fights.
If they were good, they were good by accident. Because fucking like Peter Jackson made that Hobbit movie.
Right.
Shot the whole thing in like 60 frames per second. Which is one of the biggest fuck ups of all time.
It looked like shit.
It looks like
soap opera.
It looks like absolute fucking dog shit, and it's such like just shoot one scene maybe,
just see what it looks like,
and look at it and be like, is this cinematic?
Yeah,
or is this incredibly fucking distracting? And we should not do this.
I've never seen it, so it looks like HD smoothing.
Yeah,
type
it looks
shit.
weird. I mean, like it's just fucking like
Moving too
Gandalf
fast.
sashaying around a tiny house.
They should shoot vampires.
It looks like
that.
daytime television. Actually,
Yeah.
Honestly, they should shoot vampires like that.
Vampires,
because you glide.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching.
Anyway, let me finish my
continue.
story here. And this is going to sound like I'm making this up, but I see the guy like as he's talking and as he's about to be handed his candy, he's fidgeting with his pocket, and then I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Mm-hmm.
Truly, just such a hard dick. His dick was so fucking hard.
For the candy.
For the candy, dude. I mean, what is the other explanation? The person checking him out is an old lady. I don't think he was horny for her. He's with like his mom or sister or something, and honest, and he is wearing gray sweatpants and a huge, just big ass Down syndrome hard on, like a huge dick. He had a huge dick and he was trying to hide it. And I was just like, I'm like, thank God for this mask. Because I would have been like, I'm just like, I'm just I have to take a lap because I'm just like, I mean, his dick is hard as shit. Like I'm not joking. I don't know if my dick has ever been that hard in my life.
It's funny because it's like, you think like
pointing up, dude, like up, like not out.
Parents that deal with like a kid with Down syndrome, they look tired. And you're like, oh, that must be like such a burden to have to take care of them. They're like, no, I'm worn out from laughing. I'm all laughed out. I fucking by 3 p.m. I've been weeping for hours just because he like I went to make a sandwich. There's a dick print in the peanut butter. He fucked the peanut butter, which you would think would be, it's like, thank God the dog died last year. Otherwise, I'd have to call up the vet, get in the medic,
run a rape kit.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That'd be funny if they did rape kits for
dogs.
For dogs,
yeah.
Check for other dogs, or I think people raped.
I'm a little quiet there. Is that better?
Yeah, I think you sounded good either way. Yeah, dude, it was fucking awesome.
That guy rocks.
He was awesome. He rocked. Absolutely. Yeah. Was properly masked up. A good citizen.
Why put him in sweatpants?
I don't know. You think that's an error?
Because you're struggling with the pants, getting them on and
they
off.
Were like they were. I think he's capable of putting his pants on.
It's also very
they were
funny.
Thin and gray. They were specifically the kind of pants. If you want your penis to look good,
style.
If you want your penis to look good, you would wear these sweatpants.
It's very funny to imagine the guy that was like, yeah, I'm gonna give Tina's son a $50 gift card to Best Buy for his birthday. That'd be funny because you can't just get him a card.
Yeah,
right.
I
mean,
you could. You're saying you can or you can't.
You can get him a card and not even put anything in it.
Nah, you gotta get a present.
And then you
look at the drawing.
Leave it up to the sister to make up what the words say inside. You just scribble in there. And then send it.
Yeah, you write in cursive. If you can read, Joseph, if you can read this without assistance, I will give you $4 million.
Just going up to your.
And he's like,
your
this card sucks.
Your stepsister Tina, and handing her a card for her retarded son, being like, "Sorry, it's kind of last minute."
Yeah.
And then it's just scribble in the card, and then it's like, "What? He's gonna read it?" She's like, "This is what you got." My son is a card that you. I didn't have time to come up with anything.
What am I going to say to him?
What the fuck?
It doesn't make a difference anyway.
It doesn't.
So you want me thinking up 3 sentences?
He's sitting right there. Like, he's a fucking retard. The fuck am I going to write in the card?
Yeah. Clear, understanding everything you say. 100% knowing what's going on.
He's got a job at the same place you work. You both work at fucking like Payless.
He's at the same level.
Yeah, totally. You're like barely outselling.
Yeah, he's in the front of the store. You're in the back. He's like, he doesn't understand inventory. Yeah. That's the difference between the two of us. Plus, I get pussy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here getting my dick hard for candy in Best Buy.
Damn.
Yeah. Tina thinks she's so special with her fancy retard boy.
Oh, this one can read.
Yeah.
Congrats, Tina. You fucking bitch.
That bitch is always going on. Talking about. Oh, if he weren't retarded, he would be a genius. If you're going to have a retard, this is the best one.
This is the one to have.
This is the one to have. I wish they could cure it, just so I could see how dumb that fucking boy would be. Go up maybe 2 points. Shit, I got half of mine to find the cure myself.
I'm about the flowers for Algernon, this motherfucker.
I could do it. I could say I can't. Say I can't fucking do it. And that guy just like learns chemistry to make a cure for Down syndrome. Still working at Payless. Out of spite, he cures Down syndrome.
What would the cure be? You add a little bit, you take a little chromosome away?
Well, it's definitely not Nerd's rope.
It's not Nerd's rope.
No,
we've
that's
got
been
a lot of anecdotal evidence to back that up.
Yeah.
Although maybe there hasn't been, scientific full clinical trials.
Mm-hmm.
If you went in to every cell and chopped out a little bit of the chromosome,
That is a very sweet story. I'm incredibly endeared by it.
It was so cute.
Yeah.
Because the first part is
You
like,
never see a dick that hard, and you're like, awesome, man.
initially I didn't want to laugh at it because it's like, yeah, let him get the fucking candy.
Oh no, but it's like it's pure joy.
It's like, where's this going?
Oh yeah. Totally. The hard ass dick is where it really
Yeah.
went into Disney movie territory.
Thank God there was a.
I was
Dick was
worried.
hard.
Otherwise, I would have had a crisis of conscience.
Yeah, just Schlegel used to have a bit about because he would volunteer with like the Special Olympics, and he was just like talking about. I wish I remember the bit, but he's just talking about like what at the end, like I think maybe he worked with them and they got their paychecks, and every day they just wanted to go to 7-Eleven and just get like a fucking jug of like chocolate milk, and
Yeah.
he's just like they are living.
Yeah.
They're happier than you'll ever be in your life.
They have the diets of like Glaswegians.
Oh yeah.
And they eat like Highlanders. No, it's just like all fried chicken and fucking macadamia nut cookies.
Respect. Big respect.
Yeah.